Welcome back to Doki Club! I have my crazy anime hair. I have a total lack of sympathy for the people I hurt along my way to true love. And I have the freaking anime voices that sound more like men than girls. So, let's get started. You know where we're doing. I'm sure you've watched the past episodes, and if you haven't watched the past episodes, you better go do that, because if not, you will be very weirded out and very confused. So, short recap, we just showed Natsuki our poem. She wrote a poem just for us. And you know what that means. Oink! Alright, let's get started. Also, Yuri and Sayori hate us, so that's fun. Okay, I'm ready. Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. Wait, what'd you say? What's going on in history? We're all done sharing poems, right? Oh, because Sayori left. Maybe? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it!
Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Wow, now even Yuri is going meta on us. What is happening? What is happening with this game? It's still so cheerful, but something seems wrong. Like, something seems seriously off about this whole situation. Like when you walk into a room and you can just feel like the tense air of two people in the room hating each other. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. Okay, what's her catchphrase though? It's driving me nuts. I can't remember it. Okay, I'm saving here, and we're going back to where we can find a catchphrase, which I think is here.
A few moments later.
Okay, I went back, and it seems like her catchphrase is okay, everyone, which I guess it's a catchphrase, so you know what, it works. But yeah, she didn't say that. She said, okay, you three. Because Sayori's gone. So she's not everyone. Logic. Okay. Yep. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps to lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee!
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with you, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey!
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys! I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing!
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all of that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted!
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, Guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all! You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too! Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to upset the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Mink. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Suck! I have to make a decision. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? A weekend date? Doki. Wink! How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you wouldn't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you.
Oh, I'd like some dirty work, Natsuki. Wink!
It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Mink may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that! How hard to get it to be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Mink to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what you think!
Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mink to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? That's true, we haven't gone on a date with Monica. I don't think I want to. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez! Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Mink, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going with, I can pick Sayori. I didn't think that was going to be an option. Just be like, screw you guys, I'm out. I'm going home with Sayori. Oh, jeez. We all know how this works. We make a save point. We go back. We endlessly debate over our decisions about who we're going to give clinical depression. I mean, we could go with Monica and just hate everyone. But I feel like Monica's not the character to go with because she's not one of the dateable ones. But we could probably get more information out of Monica because I feel like Monica knows things, if you know what I mean. She probably knows about Sayori. But if we go talk to Sayori, then we get to actually know what Sayori is going on about. And if we talk to Yuri, then maybe we can make Yuri not hate us so much. But then, if we do any of those three things, then we're getting out of the Natsuki boat. And the fact about the Natsuki boat is Natsuki seems extremely unstable at this time, and because of that, it seems like Natsuki might be the only choice we can only possibly go with, because if we don't, then she'll hate us and murder us all, and then we'll all die, and then everything's gonna go to crap, and everything's gonna hate us, and I don't know what to do, and it's just gonna work out, and it's just gonna do this, and I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do! Sayori made a promise. We made a promise at the start of this game that we never give up on Natsuki. That we would never give in to anything else. And we're doing it. Oh, it hurts! It hurts so much! I mean, I know I could go back to the save point, but just... the decisions in this game are brutal! Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Before I start on Natsuki's lines, let me go get a fresh glass of water. Be right back. Got my water, and I decided I like my hair better this way. Fits the mood of the game, and it's more anime. So, let's do this.
Don't worry! Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Just a minute ago, you were saying that...
That's this weekend's... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh, jeez, Yuri, pulling out all the stops. Heartbreak. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So that's everyone, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yeah! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome!
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Mink? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. My character is so bland. Why do these girls like me? I'm so lame. It's so lame. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look!
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri! You really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's interesting. She seems to be more open. That's nice. I actually made something nice happen. Maybe. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah!
Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Oh wait, are we doing our date now? Because we didn't get a date earlier with Natsuki? Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
That's right, we gotta get that number. Get that number, yo! Wink!
Oh,
Oh, that's true. I have no idea that's how that slipped my mind.
jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Maybe she wants it to be weird. Wink! Natsuki gives me her number. Okay.
I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Fair enough.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over to my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah! I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. And why I love cupcakes. And why I love you. I mean, why I love muffins. And why I love Wink. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Yeah, that's true. My anxiety is kind of through the roof on this game. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Wink! More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Whoa! Whoa! Just go straight to the point. Okay. Anyways, or is it too early for that? Yes, it's been 3 days, bro. Only time will tell. Well, it will have been 5 days by then. I guess that's almost double. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Are we gonna write a poem? No, we're just gonna go straight to Sunday. It's already Sunday. Okay. No, I am actually very glad for that. Okay, I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Probably not, honestly. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Thank heavens! I was really worried. But it'll probably just be worse. Oh, jeez. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Oh boy. Sayori?
Hi, Mink.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't
come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. That's messy? That's messy. Bro, this is messy. This is messy. That ain't messy. Okay, moving on. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over to me? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. Ugh. This conversation is killing me. It's killing me. And you know why? Because this is what would happen in real life. If you actually had a situation... Because in anime, this happens all the time, where like there's three or four girls crushing on one dude. And in anime, usually it's fine, and it's like all of it's just like jokes and stuff. But in real life, that would not lead to happiness for half of the people involved. It'd just be the couple that ends up being happy, and everyone else is kind of left on a limb. That's kind of what we're seeing here. Just after you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Mink.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings...
What? What?
If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Mink. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Viewers, I want to show you something. This is fluoxetine. Doesn't work for me. I'm on Paxil now, both of which are antidepressant anti-anxiety medication. Think about that. People who have depression don't appear sad. People, they appear happy, even when they're sad. Because if you're depressed, sometimes crying about it just makes it worse. So you have to sort of pretend to be happy, and you want everyone else to treat you as if you're happy, because that sort of helps, but not really. So I get the intense feeling that Sayori has like actual depression, that the reason she emits happiness on the outside is because, yes, she is happy sometimes, but she's also super sad sometimes, and she doesn't like that, so she just forces herself to be happy so that to help herself and others. It's just rough, and I just wish people could talk about it more, but whatever.
You're just...
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Mink? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed.
So you wake up at 10 o'clock every day like me? I know I'm just making the video longer and it's gonna be like, I wanted to make it a 30-minute episode. But it's really hard not to sit and like baseline my mind once more. Because I have like techniques to get my mind on the level so I don't freak out about things that I'm really close to freaking out! Okay, so. Great. Well, called it.
What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Because people that have depression practice not looking like they have depression. That's why. Because I know, because I practice. Okay? And just so everyone knows, I'm actually in a very stable state right now. There's no reason to worry about me. You can actually tell because I'm willing to admit that I have depression. If I were not willing to admit that I have depression, that would mean I'm really depressed. Great. Did she really want me so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend, and all you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Mink. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Yeah? Yeah? When people are trying to be nice to you when you're feeling sad. Okay, so, thing a lot of people don't know about depression. If you know someone who has depression, and this is my advice from a person who has depression to you, if you find them and they're crying so bad because or something, and they're so depressed that they can't hide it, you don't try to cheer them up. I know that seems crazy, but the only way you can solve it is by you have to meet them on their level. If you're sitting up way high above them, all happy-go-lucky, and you're like, look at my happiness, come join me, they literally can't lift themselves up to you, because that's what depression is. You can't lift yourself. You have to bring yourself down there. You have to be sad with them if you want to make them feel better. And that's what we're seeing here, is a person who's trying to cheer up a depressed person by being positive and reinforcing. And honestly, sometimes you just have to go up to them and be like, yeah, it sucks. It really, really sucks. It just sucks, and there's nothing else but suck, because suck is suck is suck. And that's it. And that's what makes you feel better, honestly. It's weird. It's really weird.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Mink. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Mink.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Mink.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Mink.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I mean, maybe. But all I want for her is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's ever anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Mink. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. This just reminds me about when it was bad. About when my depression was really bad. Like, I used to be 1,000 times worse than I am now. I mean, now it's still really bad. There's still days when I just have to ditch out and be like, I can't talk to you people. I have to go. I have to go play a video game to make myself feel better. Not this game. Never. But it used to be that I was like her, where people would try to say nice things to me and it would hurt me. Like, the nice things would hurt to hear because they weren't true. Because they didn't feel true. I mean, they obviously were. I was... Usually when someone's feeling like they're being a selfish person, it actually means they're not. But... Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all these days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want me to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Well. We're gonna end there. It was a rough one. You know, when it said horror game, I did not expect this. I expected someone to get stabbed at some point. I mean, maybe that's still in the works. We'll see. But it's certainly been a roller coaster. Okay, I understand now. I understand why there was warnings about people with depression at the start, because for people with depression, talking about depression can cause depression. I'm gonna have to, honestly, it's 4 in the morning, and I'm probably going to have to go play something happy for a little bit to get my head level again. Because I've developed a lot of, like, things in my own brain to sort of protect myself against the bad parts. Because if there's anything I can leave you with today, my viewers, my loyal viewers who have kept with me through all of this rough time, it is the following. Depression is a disease. It is in the head. A normal disease, for example, a fever, makes your makes your body feel hot. But you have a safe sanctum in your head that's normal. Everything in here is still you. even if your body isn't necessarily you. The hard part about depression, and the reason people have a hard time understanding it, even the people that have it, I still don't understand it, is because since the sickness isn't here, it's hard to understand what part of you is you and what part is the depression. And that's why it's so rough. Because it's like, what is me? Am I this sad person? Am I sad right now? Am I sad? Or is the depression sad? Because I should be happy, but I'm not. So which is me? Which is not me? Alright, can I trust my own feelings? The answer is you can't. If you know someone with depression, tell them that you don't understand what they're going through, but that you will be there for them. I luckily have friends who are there for me, and that makes me, it really warms my heart. And if you are those friends, thank you. You guys are awesome. You really are my bestest friends. Screw my viewers, you're my bestest friends. Oh jeez. And it might be unusual to you that I am so positive after a game like this. You might be wondering if I am like Sayori and I am actually hiding it. But I am not. Because I have come to accept who I am. Well, parts of who I am. Other parts I really want to kill. But that's a story for another day. Anyways, if you enjoyed watching me get crazy hair, then tell your friends. If you didn't like it, then tell your enemies, because, yeah, wish this upon someone, why don't you? Jeez, I'm not sure if anyone deserves that. My name is Minky. I sure enjoyed sharing these moments with you. If you enjoyed sharing these moments with me, then like, subscribe, whatever. You're all my bestest friends. I love you guys so much, and goodbye!